Would you like to know how to pay for your book before it's ever published? Hey, I'm Michael DeLon, founder of Paperback Expert. We're a professional book publisher for busy entrepreneurs. And everybody knows that creating your book is a great way to make lots of money as you gain more clients using your book and being seen as the expert in your industry. But we like to teach our clients how to use some systems and strategies we've created that allow them to start building their audience and sometimes even monetizing their book before it's ever published. Now, there are at least 5 ways that we teach our clients to do this. And what I want to do is share with you one because it's really simple. It should probably be one of the first things you ever do. As you start creating your book, you should put up a very simple book landing page. It could be on your website. It could have the URL, the domain name of the book title, so it's really easy for people to find it. But you want to do that so that you can have maybe the cover of your book on there, perhaps a short video of you explaining the benefits of the book and what people will gain from it. Obviously, an opt-in form so they can get on the waiting list to receive an advanced copy of your book when it comes out. And this way, it's a really centralized place for you to drive traffic via email, social media, maybe podcast you're on, or other platforms that you're speaking at. You can always have people going to that site, and then when they opt in, you should have a series of videos, a welcome video and sequence, but you should also be adding lots of content. So every time you write a chapter or record a chapter or work with your writer or your editor, you can be saying, hey, my book is almost complete, and when it comes out, you're going to get one of the first copies. By the way, I've got another training coming up, and you bounce them to one of your trainings. And what we find is that when you operate in this fashion and you're positioning yourself as an author while your book is being created, there's a swirl of activity. People are really excited. They're anticipating the launch of your book, but more importantly, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be in that swell of activity. Some of them are going to need your services today, and they're going to reach out and have a conversation. And we've had clients gain clients during the process of writing their book because they've done this one simple strategy. Now, there are lots of strategies that we will teach you as you're writing your book, but this one strategy you can use to put up a simple pre-launch or a pre-release website landing page with a copy of your book on there saying, hey, sign up, get on the list to get a free copy of my book when it comes out. Maybe I'll even give you a signed copy, right? There are so many ways you can morph that message. And then once they're in your world, you have lots of opportunities to educate them, to nurture them, to build relationships, to offer them services, and to serve them. That's what people are looking for. They're looking for an expert to guide them. They don't need just more information. They can Google that. What they're looking for is an expert whom they can trust. And that trust comes from relationships and time spent with you. So don't wait until your book launches to start marketing it and positioning yourself as the authority who wrote the book on it. Start soon. As soon as you start creating your book, put up a landing page for your book. And it can be, again, it can be on your website. It can be a standalone landing page. Keep it simple. Have the domain for your book. And at the minimum, have some text about what they're going to gain from the book. A good headline. It's pre-release. Get a free copy when my book comes out. Opt-in form. That's minimum. Then you can add other videos, pictures of your book. But the back end, after they opt in, is where the magic really happens. But if you don't have the landing page, they don't have any way to get involved in your community. But when you do have that landing page, now in your daily or weekly emails that you're sending out to nurture your audience, you can be pointing people back there. Your dormant database of people who have been around you, they just haven't taken any action. This is a great way to breathe life into them. Social media posts. You're out posting on social media all the time. Why not offer people a pre-release copy of your book and drive them to that site? Or perhaps you're on podcast or you're doing other speaking. Get people there. Share your content. Say, hey, when my book comes out, you can have a free copy, maybe an advanced release copy, and here's where you go to get it. It's a simple strategy that we see so many people overlook because they think, well, my book's not out yet. I have to wait and do a book launch. And a book launch is fine, but why not pre-launch your book and possibly monetize your book before it's ever out? And then you've got the system in place to create another post-launch book landing page, or you can just pivot that one. And now you've got people in your world and you've got a centralized place to drive all your traffic so that they get on your list, they get a copy of your book, they learn from you because they're spending time with you. And when you do it properly, you're going to gain clients because people want to work with experts. And in our culture, experts have books. Do you have a book? Are you thinking about writing a book? If you are, reach out. Let's have a conversation and we'll talk with you about our Speak to Write process where you can get your book created in under 24 hours of your time. We'll get your book published within 6 months. We'll make you a best-selling author and then we'll teach you our marketing strategies while you're creating your book, launching your book, and then for the rest of your career, how to use your book to gain more clients. We've been doing this since 2013, serving hundreds and hundreds of clients just like you. If you're thinking about writing a book, I invite you to schedule a time with me. Let's have a conversation and see how we can serve you and help you monetize your book during the process of creating your book and after you create your book. I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care. God bless.